How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're ready for some roguelite adventure, because today we are playing Chaos Caster, where we explore procedurally generated dungeons, combine different spells. We have maximum of 4 spells, take down a bunch of enemies, dash around them, tactically try to unlock newer difficulties, get new items, upgrade spells, and have a great time. I played the game before, I had fun. So without further ado, let's see how the game plays. But before I press new game, the most important thing is, let me know what do you think about Chaos Caster in the comments. A few days ago, I had to send back my gaming rig for some repairs, so meanwhile I dusted off my old laptop. But of course, at the time I wanted to play some newer games. Thankfully, I partnered up with Boosteroid, so I was able to play newer games on my laptop without any problems. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your favorite games on different hardwares no matter where you are. Games launch on high-end remote gaming rigs and gameplay is getting streamed to you. No additional downloads or updates and no session time limits. To get the maximum out of Boosteroid, you will need to have a decent internet connection and you need to have sad game in your library. If you don't have a high-end machine and you like to play newer games, Boosteroid is a really great choice for you. If you sign up through my link in the description, you also help out the channel a lot. Thank you very much, Boosteroid, for teaming up with me, and now back to the game. So we can select a bunch of starting spells, which is quite a doozy. So I'm just going to go through some of them so you can see how complex the game by default. And of course we can unlock a bunch of spells in the meantime by getting them, by taking down enemies, unlocking shrines and all the cool stuff. So we got fire, water, earth and air. I'm going to go with the most basic setup as we can go, a lesser fireball as the main spell. And as you can see, there are 2, 4, 6, 7 different spells for all the elements. So I'm just going to choose one from each and we will see how it plays. So we got the Crushing Tide. Summons 3 pairs of bubbles that slam into each other. Each bubble deals damage and applies 6 frost stacks to all enemies hit. Sounds like an AoE, like, you know, stunning spell, so it's pretty cool. What about this? Boulder Toss. Tosses a boulder that damages and stuns the first enemy hit. Upon impact, it shatters into 4 smaller pieces, each dealing a small amount of damage to the first enemy hit. Sounds cool, but not the best. Circular Saw. Provides a shield and summons 12 quickly rotating blades, each dealing a small amount of damage to all enemies hit. Sounds like my jam. We got the Cyclone Blade, which is an air spell. Summons a pair of large rotating blades. Each blade damages all enemies hit and pushes them away. It looks really cool, but I played it a bit too much, so I'm just going to choose another one. Summons a gale that damages and pushes aside all enemies hit. Sounds cool, but let's go for another. Pressure Fluctuation. Summons 3 short-range wind waves in an alternating direction. Each wave damages enemies and pushes them back. Sounds really cool, so I think we have a pretty decent set of spells. Let's start the game, and of course, on the right, we can get different ones. So, I played the game with a controller. Wasn't a really good experience, to be honest. I first played it with controller, I was like, okay, the game sounds and looks really good, but the controls are very, very not user-friendly or player-friendly, let's put it that way. It was kind of hard to aim with the controller. But then I switched to mouse and keyboard and it was a whole different thing and I enjoyed it a lot. So the classic WASD to move. We're going to cast spells with the left and right mouse button, E and Q. If you play the MMOs, it's quite standard, but here sometimes it feels like my fingers are just getting jammed into each other when I try to cast spells really quickly. I think we can rebind the keys, but I'm not sure. With the R key, we are going to use items that we can get on the way, and of course, the main thing is the dash that we do with space. Really small cooldown, extremely awesome. So as you can see, on the upper right corner, we have the map. This is the layout of the dungeon, so we are just going to go and check what is going on here. So here we have a guy that we can buy stuff from, a merchant, but we do not have any money at the moment, so we can come back here later. So next one, ooh, big guy immediately. So let's go try to stun them. Oh, okay, that was a great start. Come on, stun it. So, as you can see, we are using mana like crazy. But if we hit enemies with our main spells, our mana is getting back, so it's a pretty cool one. Okay, here's the first item, medical kit, passive. Whenever you use an active item, restore 5% of your health. Important item, not skill. So we got 11 coins, won't be able to buy new stuff with them, so let's just try to stun them. And as you can see, a bunch of spells are getting combined together. So I just stunned the creatures and then I just blasted them with the fireball. The other one just exploded, so it's really cool stuff. My only problem is, at the moment with the game, if you get a item which is going to do like a passive stuff, once you got it, you just cannot find the tooltip. So I was talking and just pressed F to loot it, and I'm not sure what the egg does at the moment, so that's kind of problematic in my opinion. But it can be solved really easily. Bombastic boots. Until the next floor, whenever you dash, you summon a landmine from your position. We have enough money, sounds extremely cool. And of course, we will need some HP back, so let's see how this goes. I'm going to press R, and that's the landmine that we are putting down. And of course, if the enemy just, hovers into it or goes into it, well, they are getting damaged. So let's see how we can take them down with only landmines. So we spent 23 coins on this particular item. So let's see if it's worth it or not. Come on. We have to lead them into the mines, of course. Okay, that's not going to happen because I'm not skilled enough. And I don't want to lose more health. Awesome. Okay, so item just got used, and we pick up something, which is choose one. Gain one skill orb or supercharge one random skill. With the skill orb, we can increase the capacity of the spell. We have a shrine at the end of the run, and we can do different things with it. And supercharge gives extra to a specific spell that we have, so I'm just going to click supercharge. Fire spells deal 100% more damage to enemies with half or less health. Our main spell is a fire one, so I think that was a great idea. So let's just blast those guys. And also the main thing, you should really memorize your spells, which button does what, because to combine them effectively, you have to remember them. Let's go supercharge. Gain 80% more gold after clearing a room. Okay. Now that's what I call something good. We just have to survive, of course. Awesome. It's going to explode. And we are set. So we got Gust 2, which is a basic air spell. Summons a wind gust that damages all enemies in a small area. Hitting an enemy restores 10 mana. So that sounds extremely great, but the supercharge gave us like extra 100% damage with fire spells to already damaged enemies or under 50% HP, so I'm not going to change that. Random supercharge orb. What about this one? Blood flavored potion. Restores 20% of your health plus 50% of the health you lost while holding this item. Sounds great. Whenever you upgrade a spell using an orb, you have a 50% chance to upgrade the spell twice. Ooh. Allows you to upgrade the spell of your choice. Gain up to 100% increased passive and regeneration based on your missing health. Chalice of Endurance. Well, I'm just going to get the potion, because I think we will need it soon. So let's go try to really quickly discover the place. For some reason, the Q is what I'm using the least. So the Q button is, for some reason, is out of the reach for me. E is pretty okay. Not sure. Maybe because we have to go around that much. Not sure yet. Still have to figure it out. Okay, bunch of potions. We can cycle between the items with T. Which is... I don't know. Something with the spines kinda off-putting, but you can get used to it. So that's not a critique, that's just how I feel. Stock exchange. The impressive architecture of the stock exchange hints at significant wealth behind its doors. As you step inside, you met with a fascinating display of financial instruments, each one more tempting than the last, but also coming with increasing risk. Invest in bonds, 100% increase your gold. 100% the chance you get it, increase your gold by 10%. Invest in stocks, 75% like success rate, increase your gold by 30%, but decrease your gold by 30%. Excuse me? Okay, so there's a chance that we will decrease it, and 50-50. You know, let's go with the standard one for the first run. Let's just stun everyone if we can. Maybe it's a good idea to open with a stun. Stun the small ones. Oh, I'm not using the dash enough, by the way. Okay, cool. Come on. These small ones are kind of annoying. Fast, dealing damage, freezes all enemies, liquid nitrogen, and soul tether active. Killing an enemy restores 6% of your health. This effect lasts until you lose health. Pretty risky, but I think we can use this. The red one is the boss one, so we are not using this. Nice. Just dash. Well, that's it. I lost health already, fortunately. Okay, we are still summoning those mines. Really cool. I thought it was over. Okay, spell orb allows you to upgrade a spell of your choice. Well, this is going to happen when we reach the altar, which is not here yet. Cool. You should die. Oh, yes. We have the stone boomerang. Throws a boomerang that travels in a straight line before returning, dealing damage to all enemies hit in each direction. Catching the boomerang grants you shield and refunds the spell's cooldown and mana cost. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Let's see how this works. With F, we can swap out different spells. Ooh, catch it. Nice. Okay. Maybe that was the worst decision of all, but that sounded really cool. Let's see. Interact. Curse scroll. As you come closer to the scroll, you start to feel a strong negative energy radiating from it. Reading the scroll would give you immense power, but it would come with severe consequences. Upgrade all your spells. For the rest of the game, you cannot swap spells. You know, why not? We are adventurers. We need power, but need some consequences as well. What's with the... Okay, that was the investment firm stuff. We got it, so boss is here. Let's freeze them. That's possible. Wow, okay. Our spells are better. So, of course, we got the floating fountain, which is a level 2 one. Summon a floating fountain that periodically damages all nearby enemies and applies up to 5 frost stacks per second. But unfortunately, we cannot swap, so that's it. And here we have all the spells we've changed, or we unlocked, or get, and we got 2 different things to do. The first one is choose a spell to upgrade, because we have the orb. I'm going to go with this one. Really cool, and with the interaction, we can select a skill, and I think we do not have the right stuff to unlock it, but there's like different abilities or extra stuff that we can put into these skill trees to upgrade the character. This is like a progression system that we can give to our character to be much stronger. I think this one is the, yes, this is the guy for the merchant. So let's see if we can buy something cool. Maybe a spell orb. Great. Random supercharge. And let's go with the chalice. Really cool. Let's just go back. No, we cannot unlock stuff like this. We need something else for that. And let's go with an upgrade. Let's upgrade the fireball because we are using that the most. So next level. Different layout, as you can see. HP is still the same, unfortunately. But we are dealing pretty big damage thanks to the upgrade or the curse scroll or whatever. But of course these enemies are much more brutal than the previous ones. So I'm not sure how long this will take. Okay, let's summon those. Some spells have like pretty iffy range. Sometimes you have to get just too close to cast them. But of course that's just, oh, again, taste. Maybe if you get them right, you can use them much better than I do. Okay, so here's a lab. Mad scientist. A suspicious-looking scientist asks if he can conduct an untested experiment on you. Although he promises there will be no negative effects, you are hesitant to believe him. Move each unlocked skill to a different slot with the same skill tree. Sure, why not? Looks like a trustworthy person, of course not. So we got some upgrades swapped on the skill tree. Not sure if that was a good idea or not. Get the boomerang. So we have extra shield. The big head is just getting away. Funny guy. It's interesting because we can use the boomerang like as a utility stuff. So just get it, not dealing damage, but just getting some cool shields and stuff. Ooh. Some of the animations, the dying animations for the enemies are pretty cool. And I really like the whole atmosphere of the game. So it's like pixel art, but it's not the classic pixel art. It has like a dark hue on the whole stuff. And for some reason it reminds me like older animes like Nausicaa and also Akira, so it's pretty dark. I like it. Okay, cool. Blast combo. Let's get the boomerang. Or shield. No! I missed the boomerang. I missed my own boomerang. That's not cool. Awesome. Ooh, look at this. 1% lifesteal. Yes, I'm a huge fan of lifesteal. But of course we have to live until lifesteal is going to work. Okay, let's see. That was the starting area. Let's go up here, for example. What? A bunch of annoying ranged guys. Oh no, get, oh, we can dash into the boomerang. Really cool. That's my main tactic, just freeze them and just move away. Really adventure-y, if that's the word, but no, that's not a word. Okay, pick up skill orb or unlock 2 random skills. 2 random skills. Upon entering a new floor, increase your gold by 150%, gain 25% extra health. Or max health. Oh boy, yes. Look at this. Okay, it's going to be interesting. If you're in combat, your spells become fully upgraded until you leave combat. Excuse me? Oh, this is a used item. Okay, cool. That sounded pretty brutal. And if we buy another, is it going to increase? Yes, we got 2% lifesteal now. Should have bought like a potion, but lifesteal is just too good to pass. Hit the boomerang, really cool. And now they are fully upgraded. No, sorry, if fully upgraded if I use the skill. Ooh boy. Freeze it. Awesome. Vortex Barrage. Sounds good. Summons a barrage of 4 vortexes, each damaging and pushing back the first enemy hit. Ooh boy. Nice. Well, not this time, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, I need shield. Thank you. Okay, ooh, nice. Supercharge for random skill. Cool. Let's go down. Boomerang, come back, thank you. Nice, okay. Woohoo, potion. So I'm just going to restore a bunch. Summons a miniature sun in the cursor direction with maximum strength. Okay. Sounds pretty great. Just stun them as much as we can. Okay, ooh boy. Cool. Okay, I think it's going to be great. Fire spells have a 12% lower cooldown and cost 12% less mana. That's my jam. Definitely. Ooh boy. Cast the boomerang. Thank you. Of course, if I just shout cast the boomerang instead of casting it, but definitely going to help. Okay. What about this one? Duplicator. Nobody knows how exactly this highly complex machine works, but it is supposedly capable of creating a perfect copy of an object. Sure. Ooh, another sun. Haha, cool. So we will start the boss fight with the sun summoned. Pretty cool, I guess. Stun it. And here we go. Pebble throw. Throws a small pebble that damages the first enemy hit. You have a small chance to instead throw a large pebble that deals double damage and stuns the enemy. Hitting an enemy restores 4 mana. Well, yeah. Sounds good. So is there a way to unlock stuff? What do we need to... Oh, okay. Investing. No. I still don't get how to unlock stuff because we have... Like... No. We don't have to select a spell. Okay. Okay, let's go choose a spell to upgrade. Let's go with the boomerang. And let's see. Go back to the guy. Restores 15% of your health, plus additional 1 for every 10 gold you spent while holding this item. Yeah, I think we need this. And this one is a supercharge. Oh, okay, and this is a random. So we randomly supercharged one. Let's go 3rd floor. Oops. Just going to cycle this. Ooh, new type of enemy. Look at this, like a assassin. Ooh, pretty brutal. Okay, our cooldown is basically 0 for the fire spell. Okay, I needed some HP back for sure. Throw the boomerang. Okay, now I think we put together a really nice combo. So we still have quite a chance to survive a few more rooms. Okay, cool. Now look to random skills. The cost of fire spells reduced by 40. Fire spells have a small chance to make enemies flee. Wow. Okay. It would be interesting to see how enemies flee in this environment, but yeah. Maybe it's something cool. Who knows? Okay. Maybe not the best idea to get cornered by a huge guy with a huge sword. Music is pretty versatile. So definitely great. Bunch of work got poured into this game. I can tell. Maybe some polish and some extra precision is missing from the game, but you know, that's the cherry on top that can be inserted with a few more hours of stuff and some feedback, I guess. So this is what I'm doing at the moment, hopefully. But I have to say, I enjoy this game a lot. It's pretty cool after while you're getting your stuff upgraded. It feels extremely great and powerful to just, you know, dash around hordes of enemies, take them down, and have a great time. So Opal, Aspas have a 12% lower cooldown and less mana. Okay, the only thing I really miss is that we can hover over these items. So let's see what they do, and so you know, we can just kind of get reminded of what we have, maybe what we should build on, and all the cool stuff. And more love for the controller support. Let's get this one. Another sun. Really cool. Interact. Formerly a laboratory where Nikola Tesla's followers conducted high voltage experiments, this massive structure has long been abandoned. However, traces of significant discoveries and research papers can still be found inside. Randomly select an unlock skill and supercharge it. Fire spells have a larger chance to make enemies flee. Okay, that sounded really great. Let's see. What else? Ooh. Okay. Wait, I'm just getting too close to these enemies. Too fixated on the stun stuff with the ice spell. Maybe that's not the best idea. Let's just get a boomerang to do some defense. Awesome. Another skill. Orb. Okay, cool. That's it. Some glade. Some boomerang. Nice, because we can still like stun the ice-based enemy with an ice spell. I like that. Because in most games that would be like a huge immunity on it. Okay, bunch of cool stuff. Let's go. What about this one? Memory vial. The mysterious glow coming from the vial grabs your attention. Upon closer inspection, you discover its potential to store an old memory, creating space for a new one. Remove a random unlock skill and refound its orb. Sure. Whoops. Ooh, we got less HP. Okay. Well, it said random. Alright, so worst possible outcome, of course. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, this says still, so like no tooltip. Why? We need tooltip. Oh, okay. So what about? Oh, we have. Well, I just used the potions because we need space. Another potion. What is this? Allows you to unlock a skill of your choice or upgrade a spell of your choice. Sounds good. Spell orb. Spell orb. Okay, spent a bunch of money on spell orbs. Because why not? Oh, we got a... you cannot lose health for 10 seconds. Oh, nice one. I like this. That will be really great for the boss fight. I'm not sure how long a specific dungeon is, because it said that if you take down the first difficulty, you can unlock others. It would be cool to unlock a second one. Supercharge random skill. Mana regeneration from basic spells and passive mana regeneration are increased by 130%. Woohoo! Yeah, that was the vial. Okay, we cleared those. More money. gain gold. Oh, inventory is full. Oh boy. No passive stuff. Passive. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, wait, okay, let's summon the sun. Just in case. Okay, we still have one slot left. So I just need this because I already bought it. Use it, so more gold. 78. Ignore the first instance of damage you take in each combat. Of course we need it. So boss fight. Yes, here we go. Yes. Use it. Oh, really nice indicator that the active item is working. I like this. That was a really great idea. You know, let's just get the fully upgraded spells. Do their stuff. Stun the guy. No. Angel of Death or whatever you are. Stop doing what you're doing and die. Thank you. What is this? Ice bullets free. Fires 15 ice bullets. Each bullet deals a tiny amount of damage and applies 1 frost stack to enemy hits. Ooh, boy. Sounds blasty. Angel wings. If you die, you get revived. Woohoo! Pretty cool. So now, do we have... Oh yes, we have unlocked stuff. Deep burns. Scorching execution. Fire spells deal 50% more damage to enemies with half or less health. Fire spells inflict deep burns on enemies, causing them to take an additional 50% damage over time. Of course we need it. And what about ice? Or water, sorry. Extra damage from hitting frozen enemies. Mana cost of water spells reduced. Enemies which have been unfrozen performs all actions slower. So we're hitting already frozen stuff with not water spells. Okay, cool. Upgrade is ready. Let's see if we can spend a little bit more money. Increase mana regeneration from basic spells by 50%. Of course we need it. And here we go. Okay, another stuff. Let's see. More brutal enemies. Still have kind of okay amount of HP. Of course, if a guy just hits us with like a backstab or like 40, 50 something, well, no, that's not a great thing, but okay, let's go to the shop immediately. Can we get something that gives back HP? Oh no, we need more money for that. So, oh boy, look at the amount of assassins. Oh no, that's going to be it, I guess. We have a revive stuff. If you're holding a spell for each... Wait a second. You have received a starting bonus as a reward for reaching the first boss in your last run. If you're holding spell of each element, increase the damage dealt by... Wait a second. So I already got resurrected because of the item and that's it? Okay, maybe I pressed space a little bit too many. Or sorry, too much, and we skipped the end. So now see, that's something that needs polishing, of course, because you know, I just completed my run and then I just got put into a next run because I pressed space 2 times. I don't think that's a great idea. Okay, this is a... Ooh, look at this. Haha, like pebbles coming from the ground. Pretty nice, but we have to be so close to do this. Oh boy. Oh, and I screwed up the bonus. Oh boy. Okay, we just have to go back and equip the fire spell for sure. Focus evasion. Get it. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, I got kind of put off balance with this ending of the first run. Okay. Never mind. We will do more. Of course, for the feedback, I think it's going to be pretty useful. Great. Aha, we have the unlocking orb, which can be used with 2 different outcomes. Really great. Let's go. Stun them as much as we can. Oh, Nope. Let's go back and get something with the gold. Aha, of course we need the lifesteal one, and no, the sun one is not something we need at the moment. Okay, cool. Spells, more stuff. Extra thing. Despite the fact this is an essence converter, despite the fact that the process of mixing and converting essential life energies is well documented and generally considered safe, many people are still afraid of disrupting the natural balance. Gain mana, lose HP, gain mana. Yeah, okay. We need more stuff. More HP. Okay, what is this? Gain 40% lifesteal for 5 seconds. Ooh boy, sounds good. Okay, we are trying to keep the balance because, oops, that was a bad button. Charity stand. You're met with a heartwarming smile of a volunteer at the charity stand. It's the place where aid is given to those truly in need, not the fortunate few. Logged requires holding less gold. Gain a random passive item. Oh boy. We will just, come back. I spend more money, no problem. And we will just come back for the charity. Of course. Cool. I really like how the game wants to be kind of serious, but on the other hand, it has like pretty silly stuff like with the charity stand, the Tesla, the investment firm, whatever. Nice mixture in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of a small humor in the most like grim kind of games and environments, so that's definitely a great idea. Okay, let's go for the next one. Just reset. Here we go. 20% more gold after cleaning a room. Woohoo! Sounds good. You know what? Let's just go. Try to take down the boss, and then we will spend gold. After the first boss. It's really nice that if we rock all the 4 elements, we have some extra. Ice bullets. I'd really like to check this out. Woohoo! Look at this. But no stunning. We will see. We'll still have a chance to see how this works. Oh, really like that. Like a machine gun of ice bullets. Oh, cool. Okay. Maybe we will blast this. A higher chance of finding rare rewards. Of course, we need rare rewards. We cannot put stuff here. Okay, we can. Cooldown of water spells is reduced. Of course, we need this. Go to the guy. Get this one because we need stuff. Random skill orb. Chance to upgrade the random spell after clearing a room. Yes, please. Because we are doing a bunch of room clearing. Cool. I like the new ice spell. Sorry, water. I'm going to call it ice because water is just not frozen water in my opinion. So, but yeah, of course. Comes from the same source, so I'm just nitpicky. Oh boy. Kinda missed stun, by the way. Well, maybe that's not going to be a pretty long run. Who knows? Oh, so many enemies. I guess if you go, the bigger the room, the more enemies will be there. So, oh boy. No, I missed the boomerang. Well, that's it. So yeah, if you press space on the new game, it's going to, start a new game. So that's a big no-no in my opinion. We should able to be click it and not press the same button that does dash that we are using all the time. So I think this concludes the first gameplay of Chaos Caster, which I think is an extremely fun game to play, with a bunch of cool stuff to unlock, passive items, active items, new skills, skill upgrades, skill tree upgrades, funny stuff that you can interact with, a bunch of boss to take down, pesky enemies, cool enemies, annoying enemies, great music. The vibe is extremely cool. In my opinion, the game needs a little bit more polish. For the controller support, definitely. For the tooltip of the items and passives and active items, yes please, just like with the spells. And also, please don't make it start a new run if we press, like, you know, space at the end, because the space is the button that we are using most of the time in the game, and it felt like unimpactful to just end a run. But altogether, Chaos Caster is definitely really awesome. So if you're into like procedurally generated dungeons, action roguelike combat, fast-paced horde survival, dashing around like a madman by hurling spells, this is definitely a game for you. Link is in the description if you like it. And for today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with more awesome indie game gameplays really soon.